Hello, and today we've got former Hibs and current Reading player Marc McNulty. Hiya Mark, how are you doing today?
Hiya mate, thanks for having me on. Doing okay, obviously lockdown and still not training yet, so it's a bit different, but I'm starting to get used to it a bit now.
That's good to hear. Right, so what is your first memory of playing football?
Well, my first memory was I had an older brother. He was 6 years older than me, so I can always remember going to watch him and sort of playing football with him, and him taking me to the park with his friends and stuff like that. So from a very early age, Mum and Dad always say you always had a ball at your feet. I was probably lucky in the sense that I had an older brother that was a good few years ahead of me, so he was obviously more advanced, but I was always sort of learning off of him.
What was the first grassroots club you played for?
The first grassroots club I played for, mate, was it was actually Cavalry Park. I'd only played for them for a little while, and then I went to Hutchinson Vale. So I was with Hutchinson Vale most of my time, probably I think I went there when I was 5, and I left there when I was 10. So I had 5 good years at that club. It was a really good club.
Hutchinson Vale are well known to having players that have gone on to have great careers. Were there any players in your team at Hutchinson that went on to have good careers like you?
I think Scott Robinson, who's at Livingston now, he was in my team. He was really good. He's obviously done really well. He was at Hearts when he was younger and broke onto the scene. He was very good when we were younger. You could tell that he was going to go places. And I think from that age group, it was maybe just myself and him.
Who was the first professional club you played for?
So the first professional club I played for was like when I left Hutch Vale at 10, I went and signed for Celtic.
Right.
When I was 10, which was great. I'm a Celtic fan, so when you're 10-year-old and they want you to play for them, that was brilliant. So I went there when I was 10, had a good couple of years there, and like I said, playing for your team that you supported at that age was brilliant. When
was the first time you scored a goal professionally?
Oh, the first professional goal. It was for Livingston. I think I was 17, maybe just turned 17. It was away at Montrose. I can remember it must have been late 80 minutes. The manager had said, "Right, you're going on." And just as a youngster, you're buzzing just to get on, even if it's for a couple of minutes, make your debut. And I can still remember it was perfect. The ball down the line, cut back, and I was at the back post, took a touch, and it was sort of a little tapping, but what a great feeling.
What are the best and worst kits you've ever worn?
Oh, God. The worst kit. I think about this. Do you know what? I'm going to say probably one of the Livingston kits back in the day, because it was a one size fits all. So you were tiny and you were wearing the same size shirt as a big centre half. Not that they were actually that bad a strip, but like I say, for sizing, you just got one size, you never got to choose. That was a few years ago. But the best kit, playing some nice kits, but the best kit, do you know what I'm going to have to say? When I was at Coventry, I had a nice sky blue colour. It was like you could pick your sizes, so it fit you well. And like I say, it was nice colour, and you felt good wearing it.
What's the best moment of your career?
The best moment? Oh, that's a good question. I think I've been fortunate enough to be involved in obviously promotion with Coventry was unbelievable. Always remember that. Definitely up there. Worked with Sheffield United as well, but unfortunately I never actually played that much, but just being around it was a good experience. But the best, I'd probably say, it would be getting called up for your country, for Scotland. I would say that would be it. As a youngster, you always sort of dream about playing for your country, and it was one of them that, look, I was a bit surprised. You're always surprised when I've never been in the setup ever, even at youth level and stuff like that. So just that day where I found out, it was probably the best feeling ever. Obviously, your family and stuff like that as well. Very proud moment for them. So that would probably up there.
How did you find out? Was it on the news? Was it a text message or?
No, that's another funny story. That so normally you maybe get the heads up sometimes, or your agent would know, or the club would know. They'd say to you like, "Oh yeah, the squad's coming out. You're going to be in it." But I was actually training at Hibs at the time, and we had just finished our training session. We were walking off the pitch back into the changing rooms, and one of the young boys had said, "Oh, like congratulations, Sparky." And I was saying, "Like what for?" I was like, "Oh, you're in the squad." And honestly, I genuinely had an heart. I was like, "What squad?" Like, he was like, "Scotland squad. Look, it's on the TV." And then like the East Mains like training, there's a TV, and it was Sky News like Scotland squad. I went to my phone and it was absolutely mental. So everybody found out before me. So it's good to just obviously that feeling was brilliant, mate. You can't describe it.
What's the best stadium you've played in?
The best stadium. Like I said again, I've played lucky enough to play in some great stadiums. I'd say when I was at Sheffield United, we played West Ham at the Old Upton Park.
Yeah,
that was special. For just the size, the atmosphere as well was brilliant. We played Spurs away as well at their old ground, which was an amazing experience. I really liked them, but also I like Aston Villa. I played there when I was at Reading. I went away to Aston Villa, and there was just something about that stadium that was really, really good. It had atmosphere, it had size, so it had a bit of everything. Who's
the best player you swapped shirts with?
Do you know what? It's never been something I've done. I might regret that when I finish playing, but I've never actually been one for going after people for their shirts and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think. I'll tell a funny story actually that I've probably been told before. Was I can remember, obviously, like I say, a Celtic fan. When I was at Sheffield United, we played Southampton in the cup, and Victor Wanyama was playing for Southampton. So, like I said, never really been one for shirts like that. But I thought Celtic fan played against them. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. No, sorry, was it Tottenham? Sorry, Tottenham. I'm gonna get his shirt. I'm gonna try to get his shirt. So I wasn't the one for chasing people around the pitch after, but I'd say to the kit man like before, like I'm a Celtic fan. Any chance of getting his top for me? He's like, yeah. So the kit man went, and the kit man got it for me. To be fair, and then it went missing. By the time I'd left at the end of the game, no one knew where it was. So I never actually got it. So I was a bit gutted, but like I said, I didn't really collect them, so it wasn't the end of the world.
What would you say has been your worst performance on the pitch?
Oof, I've had many of them, mate. I don't know where to start. God, honestly, how long have you got? How long's the interview? Mate, honestly, over the years, look, I think every player has bad games. And I'm always, I'd always put my hands up and say that I've had an absolute stinker. There's been a few bad games. I think at Sheffield United I got hooked one time at half time, and that's a telltale sign of how bad you've been. If people who get hooked at half time, it's not good. So it would probably have to be then.
Who's the best teammate you've had?
Put me on the spot here. The best teammate I'm going to say, it's probably easy when I look back at it, is Michael Doyle. He's at Notts County now. Really good mates with him. When I first joined Sheffield United, he was a club captain. He was a club captain at Sheffield United. So I got to know him sort of well there. Older experience, he was brilliant. And then he went to Portsmouth. And then I can remember when the new manager coming at Sheffield United, Michael had recommended me to the Portsmouth manager, saying, get this lad down and get him on loan. So he pretty much got me to Portsmouth for him. Played there with him again. And then he signed for Coventry. And then he was saying to the manager, like, look, get McNulty. So he got me there as well. So he's done most of my deals. He's been brilliant, mate. He's definitely up there.
Who's been the worst teammate for playing pranks and stitching you up, that sort of thing?
It would be, remember Josie Baxter? He used to play at Everton as a kid. Yeah, he was at Sheffield United with me. He's over in America now. What a player. Great player, mate. Really, really good. One of the best I've played with, actually. Very good player. But you couldn't turn your back 1 minute or he'd be up to something. I can remember I've got a wee bit of a thing about spiders. I'm not really into spiders. And they knew that, so I can remember one day I come in for training. Obviously, you always sit at the same peg, everything like that. You know, keep your phone in your pocket or your watch bag or whatever. So, walked in off the training pitch. Like all the boys are sitting in the change room. It's a bit quiet, but I'm just thinking that they're on their phones, like whatever. And then so I just go to my pocket, take my phone out, and these like sellotaped like a tarantula on the back of my phone. So that was the kind of stuff he done, mate. But he was brilliant. He's a really good lad.
Who's been the best manager you've had?
I always get asked this question, and it's a really difficult one because I think there's like different managers that I think of like the best at different things. Like I can Paul Clement obviously signed me at Reading. His like coaching, his training was really good. He was brilliant. Some of the drills I used to love them. Same with Yogi Hughes, his drills as well in training were up there, very similar, a little bit passing and stuff. But then you look at like Mark Robbins when I was at Coventry, he was good, but he wasn't really like in the coaching sense, but like how to get the best out of me. He managed to get the best out of me in my career, so he's obviously got to be up there as well. But yeah, they three would probably definitely be up there for different sort of things.
Mm-hmm. What are the best boots you've ever worn?
Oh, I've always been a Nike man. As I've got older, when I was younger, I always had sort of the Beckhams, the Predators and stuff like that. Yeah. They were always good. But I've always liked the Vapors, Nike Vapors, or they're changing them now. They've got all different names and stuff like that. But do you know what? There used to be a Mata. I think it was one of the very first Vapors that had come out. I think I might have only been a size 5, but I was telling my dad to get me the size 6 because I mean, at men's size I could only get them. Wear a couple of pairs of socks. They were like a metallic silver. They always stuck in my head. I think they were one of my first they were maybe the first expensive pair of boots to come out. Like at the time they were maybe like 180 quid or something, whatever they were. And they'd probably be up there.
What was the last game you played before the COVID shutdown in Scotland?
I think it was it? It might have been the Hearts game when we got beat. We got beat at home and I got sent off. It might have been that. Stupidly, yeah. Was it? Yeah, I think it was that, mate. Because I had to serve a 2-game ban, I believe, and I think I missed one. Yeah, I think so. I think it was Hearts. It's obviously not great leaving on that, but these things happen in football sometimes. It's lose concentration.
And just finally, when was the last time you had to pay for a ticket to go to a football match?
That is a really good question because a lot of players will try not to pay for a ticket because they help so many people out with tickets. That's a really good. A long time ago, mate. In fact, do you know what? No, I take that back. I paid for, like I said, I'm a Celtic fan of like Celtic and cup finals and stuff, or like in the Champions League. I'll pay for my tickets then. So maybe last season or so. I'll always pay for these sort of tickets.
That's good. Right, Mark, that wraps it up. It's been a pleasure having you on. Thanks.
Thanks for having me, mate. I've enjoyed it. Thanks again.
Yep, thank you.